Hello, this is your good friend Paul Lowy, and welcome to a brand new Civilization 5 Let's Play series where we're playing with some mods for my first time ever. We're playing as Polynesia for this game, and one of the cool mods that I'm really excited to check out, and I've played with only a tiny little bit, I mean barely scraped the surface of, which is events and decisions, adding these world events which seem to be, from my brief experience so far, only positive. So I'm excited to see if there's negative ones and what they might be. And the decisions aspect, which is a thing of magistrates and judiciary courts and whatnot. I'm not quite sure how all that works yet, as I haven't gotten into that. Other mods added into it, third and fourth unique component mod. So as you can see here with Kamehameha of Polynesia. We've got our typical ones, the Maori warrior and the Moai. And we've also got this koa, which is a replacement for a long swordsman, as well as a fish pond, which is a replacement for the watermill. So new unique components, everybody has those. I've also put in faster plot expansion, which will, I think it increases the border growth by about 33%. And I've got more luxuries, so adding in new, just not strategic resources or anything, just luxury resources, just some variety, I guess. And then with that, more pantheons, which I guess is a typical one to go along with it. It's highly recommended because there's new pantheons that tie in very well with some of these new luxuries. Additionally to that, and finalizing the list, I have starting scout, which I always like because, or I wanted to try it because I always like to build scouts first when I play. So maybe I won't bother building a second scout this time, or a scout at all this time. I'll just go ahead and go straight into production. It's kind of cool. Besides everything else, the other just details to the game. Whoops, not up there. Let's go to this one. We're playing on Small Continents Plus, but we're also playing it with 2 extra civs added into it. So even though it's a small map, we've got 8 civs to make it a little bit crowded on these islands that we have. Playing at Emperor difficulty and on a quick game pace to see if we can move through this game pretty quickly. So, without any more dilly-dallying, let's just settle ourselves on spot. It would be nice to be within range of that mountain, but we gotta be coastal. We are Polynesia. Let's throw down Honolulu. Let's lock in a nice heavy growth tile like that. Let's start scouting. More gold, lots and lots of gold. Research. Let's go up pottery. Actually, what was that? Oh yeah, okay. It's just something caught my eye there. Faith from flax. Okay, so if you have flax, and I guess at calendar you get extra faith from it. Very cool. So already there's new things popping up in this game. So here we go. We've already got our scout, so we could probably go straight into monument, which is again a rare approach for me to do because normally I chase down tradition, which gets me free monuments a little later than usual, but than we're used to before whatever that patch about a year ago. But I think I'm going to go Liberty this time around. I think it would be a cool direction to take. Try to be a little expansive, maybe pop out another city very quickly into the game. That being said, also, I mean, not necessarily that I have to pop out another city right away. Oh, there's some money. The added bonus, too, is I've got this Maori warrior as my opening unit, and if I share this small continent with anybody, I think I'm going to want to declare war on them, just to use that unit. Otherwise, I'm just going to be smacking against barbarians with it. So, you know, let's go bang our heads against the closest neighbor that we have. If there's nobody on this island, I doubt that I'm going to go do that. It just might be a little bit too difficult to get it there across. Well, we've got the embark abilities. Oh, and here's our newest neighbor right away. We'll find out who they are next turn. If you have your suspicions, please feel free to start yelling them right now at the computer screen. I have no idea who it is. It's kind of white. Blue. America? America! There we go. I called it. I win. Just like that, I won. So America let's have a good little look around his area here, because he might be a good potential first victim. Victim.
Eu sou Pedro, imperador do Brasil.
And
Tenho
we have
pouco tempo
Brazil.
para gracejos. O que eu...
Wait a minute. How crowded is this island?
Shall the clay say to him that...
Okay, so we've got 2 civs on this island is already crowded. So he's probably going to be okay with me going to war against America, because that's just, it's already crowded. Why wouldn't he want me to? Alright, what do we want to chase down? We had cows over by our capital, so that's probably a good idea. Fish pond. Oh, and that's our special building, so we want to definitely get that unlocked. And speaking of which, new buildings. Let's chase after a shrine. You know, our pantheon is probably going to be something based around these gold resources that we've got in abundance. Over here too, if we put down another city over there. Or up here. So it's not one that's going to be highly contested. That one doesn't really go fast. So maybe we don't chase after religion so quickly. Maybe what we do is we start punching out warriors right away. Just go crazy hard with early war. Do we go ahead and build a settler? Or do we rely on our social... Oh. Are you serious? Indonesia too? I guess. I mean, I set this game up to be crowded, right? But I didn't think it was going to be so crowded all around me. Anyways, as I was saying... Oh, look at that. We built up to... what do we want? Let's get more money for now. Instead of building a settler at, you know, population growth 3, let's just wait to get our social policy settler instead. Something like that. Oh, bad guys. Maybe we'll try to steer clear of them. See if they'll go chasing after these other guys. America's already got a warrior out, which they might have just started with. I don't know. Oh, they're kind of separated off here with Washington. Okay, let's go down Liberty, like I was saying. Our population grew again. This is a perfect tile to be working.
Thou shalt not muzzle the ox
horses.
when he treadeth.
Alright. So they've got marble and whales, which are both resources we do not have in our capital. So that would be a great spot to get. Should we jump down archery or mining? Let's take mining for now so we can continue to improve resources. Because that gold's going to be nice to improve. We're going to need the money, and we're going to need, for all of our units, and we're going to need the happiness. And plus with all of it too, we could potentially trade some away to one of these other guys. It's a nice feature about having, the nice aspect of having lots of neighbors is we'll be able to trade stuff away. There we go. Embark our unit nice and early on, because we can, because we're Polynesia. We can even get ourselves right out into the ocean.
Is the following trade of interest to you?
Yeah, sure, I'll take your money. In fact, anybody else want to give me some money?
Olá?
No, nothing there yet. I guess they'll all offer once they're ready to. So let's be patient. Alright, might as well scout a little bit on my way over. Got it there. Here's some nice resources. Let's keep popping these guys out. I mean, the fish pond, food and production, but that eats up the time of building 2 warriors. Let's keep punching out warriors. Let's go warrior crazy. It's at least 3 more. Let's get them all positioned really nicely. for when our archers arrive. Oh, okay. Should we jump up on here? Let's jump up. Let's take a look. A little less safe out there. Okay, now... well, we're still a few turns away from getting to building archers because we've got all of these guys to build. The warriors to build. But... let's just get it out of the way. I mean, is it common? Do you often chase after these, like, warmonger starts? Is that something normal in any way to you? I've done it before, and usually it fails miserably when I do that. But I mean, it's fun. Here we go. Let's get our citizen, or our worker, our citizen, and he can work these horses right away. Well, they're not necessarily the best tile to work. I really should keep on this growth. Maybe chase after this cow, and then the tobacco resource up there.
Deveremos prosperar
Yes, I want your
através do
money.
comércio.
Thank you. Let's keep this going. Pop out to sea. And a bad guy right on top of a goody hut. Fortunately, I can jump out into the ocean, and he can't. Sucker. I mean, he's gonna hit me anyways here, but I can avoid him. Honolulu's grown. You're ready to just keep exploring. Jump out into the ocean. Wow, look at all these resources up here. Okay, what do we want to work now? Yeah. Let's keep the growth going. Who's got a pantheon? Somebody I don't know. And they went after a deer and something related, not the gold one. So that's alright. I mean, if I didn't do that, what would be one to
The
take?
haft of the arrow had been feathered with one of the...
Something like warmongery? Maybe. Just run up there. But that's only... I don't plan on playing this whole game like a warmonger. Well, maybe. There we go. He'll survive. And we got a map, which showed us, what? Another goody hut over there. And looks like nobody else is on this island. Potentially. It's exciting. So much potential with these early scouts like this. You just get to see so much of what's available to you. It's very cool. Let's be careful. Might need to heal up a little bit. Okay, we grew to get gold. The wrong gold. I was really hoping it was this one. That's alright. The eastern gold is fine. There we go. We got cows hooked up. We'll be ready for... I guess we just go up to this wheat while we wait, because we're not ready for that tobacco yet. Alright, gotta get you safe. So how about you hop into here? Maybe one more turn just to get that goody hut. Is that pushing too hard, or should I let him heal? Nobody else is going to grab it right now, right? You run up there. Hold tight. Let's see. We're on the other side of whoever. Oh, yeah. Okay, so... maybe down here, or just back and be safe. Let's go back and be safe, and let's heal up a tick. Great, let's build our farm. We're gonna have nice growth in this city. This is a really good city spot. Lots of extra resources. Unfortunately, no ocean, coastal resources. And for being Polynesia, you'd kind of hope to have more of those types of bonuses going on. What should you do? Why don't you just explore a little bit then? I'm going to have you heal. Fortunately, those barbarians are on the other side of the river from the Goody Hut. So. Oh, they've already got a settler out. Let's do one more turn of healing. What do we want to get here now? We've got our archery. We got our early warriors. We don't really need to chase down this stuff unless maybe looking to see if where iron is. Maybe. Pyramids we won't be chasing after anytime soon. We could certainly stand to build a quarry. And we won't be building a library quite yet. So let's go with masonry. Who's this? Indonesia. Goddess of protection. Okay, so I won't want to attack them. We can kind of see the edges of their border here. Don't know where Brazil is. Oh. Interesting. They really made a tight city location. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they're as tight as possible. Inland, no rivers. What do they get out of this? Copper? I mean, the spices? I suppose. Yeah, why don't you just go on alert there. And I'm going to push you forward to get this now. We got culture. Aha. Let's see. A golden age right now, or we go down this run of getting our settler. Extra production. It's kind of nice for later on, too. However, speeds of training additional settlers drops a lot, so if I wanted to plot down a bunch more cities yet, it becomes a lot cheaper. Let's do this. Let's chase after that free settler as quickly as possible. And we'll get this scout out to sea again. Avoid these bad guys. I imagine we're going to start finding some boats soon. Oh, here we go, our first event. Comet sighted. People are often superstitious, and the appearance of a comet has convinced many that the end of times is soon to come. Whether or not this is actually the case, this is bound to cause some instability within the nation. It's an omen. Lose 67 points towards a golden age. The end is nigh. Lose 67. No matter what. Okay, even when I was testing this out, I never had any negative. It was always like, oh, here's like 34 gold, or here's a few production to something. This is the first negative one, and no matter what my choice is, it's always just a bad one. Does it play into things later on? I don't know. What would I really feel? It's an omen. The end is nigh. Stop looking at the sky. I don't know. Let's be superstitious and say it's an omen. It's an omen. It means that we're supposed to go to war against America. Obviously, people. Let's get you over here. Let's move you up there. We should probably start building some archers right away. Be nice if we could get a goody hut that turned this scout into an archer. Okay, we finished all those, so let's pop out now. I mean, how many archers are we going to need? 4? Probably more than that, really. Let's get them going. This. Yeah, Comet sighted. New decisions available. New decisions are available to be enacted. Go to the enact decisions panel to enact them. Which... Oh. Proclaim the Kanawai. Let us bring peace to our civilians by proclaiming the Kanawai Mamalahoe, the law of the splintered paddle, that every elderly person, woman, and child might lie by the roadside in safety. Requirements must be Polynesia, must have 5 military units. I guess I've got 5 now. May only be enacted once. Costs 1 magistrate and 67 gold. And my empire enters a golden age. The length of the Golden Age will depend on the number of units. If enacted now, it will last 8 turns. Oh. Well, I want to wait, because let's wait till we get another unit and then check to see how much that went up by. 3 more turns for another archer. Park him here. Just keep these guys in sort of protected areas. Where do we want to go? I'm a little ways from home. Maybe I should just start filling in some of these gaps. Yeah, there's land here. We'll find some more goody huts. Honolulu grew. We are working gold. All production, no... Oh, that gold is nice. Yeah, let's do that. We gotta get that improved. Soon. We should have, what, a border pop in 1 turn. And then we can get this one up here at the top of the screen right as soon as we're done building the coffee. The tobacco. Same thing. There we go. So, just west there. No goody huts here. Let's keep looking. We're nice and happy.
How happy are those?
Yeah, I got masonry. Oh, which means that we can go ahead and improve the stone right away. No, it's more important to get this. Extra happiness. Okay, let's check out this enacted decisions. It'll last 10 turns because we've got this. So another unit increased it by 2 more turns. I'm going to be punching out even more. Does it cost the same amount? Price went up. 10 turns of Golden Age. We can pop out a lot of units in that amount of time. Let's just jump into it now. No, let's wait 1 more unit. 1 more unit. Oops. Not here. Alright, what do we need? Don't need camps. I suppose writing is down the line. Bronze working? Let's take bronze working. Stonehenge and Great Library, both built by people I don't know. It's too bad. America's not building any of those. I guess America went honor. Yeah, they normally would. Tradition. Liberty. Oh, okay. Indonesia's going to be spammy with his places too. Let's just jump up here. Oh, look at those bad guys. Let's stay away from that island, shall we?
Deveremos prosperar através do comércio?
Sure. I'm happy to be friends with you, Brazil. Maybe you'd like to buy some gold from me very soon. Okay, there we go. Another unit's out. If we enact this now, it lasts 12 turns, costs us 94. Let's do it. 12 turns. Nice. Okay. we can really move these guys out now. We'll show America what we're made of. That we're not to be messed with. There we go. We proclaimed it. Golden Age started. Washington entered the classical era. He's the leader right now. But I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be doing better than him military-wise. Right? I mean, I've been building nothing but units for the past while. Yeah, it's got to show up. Alright guys, thanks a lot for tuning into this very first episode of this brand new modded series.